Six guy, he a visionary.
NBA YoungBoy bound over for trial in Utah prescription fraud case. Court sets $100K bail. Logan, Utah, KUTV. Rapper NBA YoungBoy, legally named Kentrell Deshaun Gaulden, appeared in a Cache County, Utah court on Thursday for a bond hearing following his April arrest. The 24-year-old Louisiana native was arrested on suspicion of dozens of charges related to fraudulent prescription operation he is accused of conducting from his home in Huntsville. On Thursday, he appeared in Utah's first district court before Judge Spencer D. Walsh, who accepted an agreement made between prosecutors and YoungBoy's defense. The defense informed Walsh that the state agreed to a $100,000 bond in exchange for his waiving a preliminary hearing, where the state would have to convince a judge that a crime was committed and that it was committed by the defendant. NBA YoungBoy was bound over for trial, and his arraignment was set for July 1st. His next appearance before Walsh will be to enter a plea. You'll be brought over from the Cache County Jail, assuming you're still incarcerated, Walsh said. YoungBoy has active arrest warrants out in neighboring Weber County, where he's facing additional charges related to the prescription fraud case. The rapper was arrested on April 16th at his Huntsville home, where he was on house arrest while awaiting trial on federal weapons charges. He was booked on suspicion of 63 felonies and misdemeanors related to the fraudulent prescription operation, which included identity fraud, obtaining a prescription under false pretenses, forgery, possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person, engaging in a pattern of unlawful activity, and possession of a controlled substance. 3 additional people are also linked to the case, accused of traveling to nearby pharmacies to pick up pills that had been filled on bogus orders for someone pretending to be real doctors. A probable cause statement filed the day after YoungBoy's arrest alleged the YouTube star even went as far as to pretend to be an older woman in a phone call to sheriff's deputies after a prescription order was put on hold. The arresting deputy reported it was very clear that a voice that was faked was being used, and that the individual sounded as though she was as much younger male from the southern states. Ultimately, he was officially charged with 49 crimes. In Cache County, prosecutors charged him with 1 count of second-degree felony pattern of unlawful activity, 15 counts of third-degree identity fraud, 12 counts of third-degree felony forgery, 3 counts of Class A misdemeanor forgery, and 15 counts of Class A misdemeanor unlawful pharmacy practices. In addition to any prison sentences, YoungBoy also faces a potential of over $190,000 in fines if convicted. On April 26, the additional charges were filed against Gaulden in Weber County, adding a second-degree felony count of possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person, 2 Class A misdemeanor counts of distributing a controlled substance to that list. Now you got your bevy of morons and idiots jumping to their feet, saying NBA YoungBoy is snitching. NBA YoungBoy is snitching. How, Sway? Take a look at this.
I don't give a what none of you blunked out man gotta say on Juice. Nigga, why be working with the CIA? On Juice, that better rally. I know that got 3 DUIs that can't get a bond, that can't come home.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Patrick Mahomes Sr., he's been arrested for DUI in Texas just days now before his son is set to play in the Super Bowl. Online records showed that the father of the All-Star Kansas City Chiefs QB was given a $10,000 bond. This isn't his first run-in with the law. Back in 2018, he was charged with his second DUI and sentenced to 40 days in prison. If convicted, Mahomes Sr. could face up to 10 years in prison.
On Juice, boy, I know who got 5 petty thefts that can't get a bond. That with the better rally. Juice, you support YB, support the feds. On Juice, might as well listen to Meg Thee Stallion.
And this is why people subscribe to people like me and don't pay attention to people like that. Hey, dumbass, you do realize that was in Texas. Do you realize if you get caught with a certain amount of weed in Texas, it's damn near a felony, and you realize in California, it ain't even a misdemeanor, they'll let you go? You get caught with a zip of weed in Cali, and the police ain't gonna do anything. You get caught with a zip of weed in Texas, they gonna treat it like you done killed somebody. So, hey, idiot, I would like you to think outside the box. And on top of that, Patrick Mahomes' daddy caught 3 DUIs and got a bond. So either your broke ass homie ain't got no money, or you stupid, or you trolling. I'm gonna probably just go with you trolling. So have fun with that one, because I know people gonna send this back to you and all that, and if you jump in my inbox cussing me out and all this stuff, I'm just gonna block you. I don't give a damn. So when y'all hear idiots like that jump on who are obviously trolling, bruh, because Patrick Mahomes' daddy got goddamn 3 DUIs and was able to make the Super Bowl to watch his son, yeah. So let's get into it, right? I also dropped to you guys this little tidbit right here.
NBA YoungBoy.
The allegations date back to 2020 when BRPD officers swarmed an abandoned lot on Chippewa Street where the rapper and a dozen other men were recording a music video. In police documents obtained by the WAPI team, one of the men taken off the lot was the suspect who was allegedly beaten by an officer and threatened with a taser. The alleged misconduct led to the arrest of 4 officers and is part of an ongoing federal investigation surrounding the disbanded street crimes unit. A whistleblower told top leaders at BRPD of the incident and alleged cover-up in August of last year. As for NBA YoungBoy, he was searched separately and was later indicted on a number of charges. A judge is now considering revoking his bond after he was arrested for prescription drug fraud. Baton Rouge police declined to comment.
So, you got officers that are within there and stuff like that, and let me help y'all out with the NBA YoungBoy case in federal court, right? It's called fruit of the poisonous tree for a reason. I mean, if I did something illegal to get evidence against you, I cannot use that. And ultimately, that's what is seeming like more and more and more. And for you people who would still say, nah, NBA YoungBoy snitch, you do realize that was Drew Finland out there, right? The same Drew Finland who got Wyatt Finlucci up out of his case and all that. We do know that, right? All right, cool. That's the same damn lawyer, Drew Finland. Now, what's going to happen with YoungBoy? I told y'all, the feds gonna snatch him. But I didn't know he had a damn active arrest warrant out there in Weber County, so he's gonna be going to jail again. Do not expect YoungBoy to chill and kick it and all that stuff for that long. He's gonna be gone again. He will be arrested again. Unfortunately, I seen this comment that jumped off the damn screen like a mug to me, and I thought it was pretty damn dumb, right? And the lady said, I gotta go back and I gotta go find it real quick. The lady basically said, people like that, they need to go ahead and be put in the rehab. NBA YoungBoy should be put in rehab and not jail. Lady, let me help you out real quick. NBA YoungBoy either needs to select his friends better or sit his ass in jail. Because there is something to be said if NBA YoungBoy was caught, boom, 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 bamming on the door to a hospital or a drug pharmacy, or running in the drug pharmacy and jumping back there with potch marks all over his face, screaming for drugs and stuff like that. That's addict behavior. What YoungBoy is accused of doing is not addict behavior. It is an elaborate scheme to get drugs. I think you idiots missed that part. They are accusing him of running a whole entire drug ring, which means you had to have a mindset to sit up there and pull something off like that. Now, maybe it's possible that YoungBoy fiends so much that he hired a homie out there that knew exactly what he was doing or knew exactly what he needed and was able to sit up there and go out there and do all of that. Now, that friend could be the person and then say it was all my idea and stuff like that, and be a YoungBoy, didn't have anything to do with it, whatever. But there's a difference between running a scheme and doing odd behaviors just to get a drug. There's a big difference. NBA YoungBoy, he's an addict, yeah. Should he get some type of treatment? Hell yeah. But don't sit up here and act like he like one of them people that's sitting in the streets begging for money to go get drugs. It ain't the same. Subscribe, turn on bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. Clips! Alright, man, so y'all know we just hit 1,000 subs. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help us out. I'll catch y'all at the 10,000 sub mark. New video dropped in. New outro.